Birmingham's Children's Trust was appointed in March 2023. We've seen huge positive results for children. It's been a really effective relationship. I'm Rachel Ward, I'm Assistant Director at Solihull Children's Services. Solihull was inspected by Ofsted in October 2022 and Solihull was found to be inadequate across all areas of practice and the service. A commissioner was appointed and his recommendation to assist in our improvement was to appoint Birmingham Children's Trust as our improvement partner, which happened in 2023. When Birmingham Children's Trust first started to work with us, the first thing they did was come in and do what they call a diagnostic, in which Birmingham Children's Trust would work alongside teams and look at audits and performance, look at individual children, look at practice and themes, do a very intensive kind of week meeting with social workers and practitioners, and then they would come forward with the findings and then an improvement plan based on that. They've understood Solihull. They've worked hard to understand us, how we work, what we need, what our families and what our children need. They haven't come in with a Birmingham knows best. What they've been able to do is really support us in terms of culture and practice across the board. So we spent a lot of time with Birmingham thinking about how do we want to practice, where are the areas we need to improve, what's our practice framework, our practice approaches. We were really significant high in terms of numbers of children that are in our care. With the support of Birmingham, developed a strategy, a 3-year strategy, in which we wanted to safely reduce the numbers of children in our care. We're in the year 3 of that strategy now. It's been really successful. And certainly we continue now, even in year 3, to work with Birmingham to look at what are we doing, what else could we do, what other areas do we need to look at. So it's a continuous piece of work. Birmingham Children's Trust already have a very established, well-functioning, effective family group conference service, and we were able to work with them and join them and collaborate with them to develop our own, which is still going really strong now and building momentum, really providing some excellent outcomes for children and families. We've also been able to join Birmingham Children's Trust in the work that they've done, a commission with Reach, so that we can support foster carers and those special guardianship carers as well. Edge of Care was a huge kind of area that Birmingham supported us with very, very early on. And also we've developed our improvement programme in Solihull called Ambitious for Children. Birmingham and Lauren in particular have been able to really support us in developing that Ambitious for Children programme to make sure that it's as effective as it can be and also has longevity. So a really important part of our improvement plan was in relation to life story work. They provided training around life story work and to help them understand their experiences, why they were in our care, what happened in their family lives. So what we've seen through subsequent audits and subsequent monitoring, those children had positive experiences of that life story work and have a greater understanding of their situation and their experiences. So it's been invaluable to our improvement journey. Staff reported a much more consistent and cohesive understanding approach to practice and what's expected from them. They gave significant support to the process of monitoring visit and also to our final inspection that happened in November 2025. You have to do a self-evaluation. There was lots of support around making sure that that was an accurate picture, showed us at our best, but also showed the areas in which we're still improving. The support, advice, guidance given by Birmingham was invaluable. In November 2025, Ofsted came and conducted a 3-week inspection, and we are now found to be good for the first time in Solihull's history, so we're really proud of that. So with the contract coming to an end in March, we've looked over the last 6 to 9 months around moving into more of a partnership model. There are some areas of our services that we feel very confident and happy that we will take into the future and Birmingham will step away from. Any new services we're looking at developing, we'll kind of talk with Birmingham as well as other regional partners about how could we do this together or learn from each other. So it's much more than just an improvement partner. It's been a really, really positive experience. We'll continue working with Birmingham in the areas that we can.